started the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. But this managing money
got a rice
correctly
cake.
and not spending a lot of it on prostitution would equate to us having at least a little bit of money now.
Well, again, to address that important part of the doc,
Yeah.
number one, those numbers are rounded up. Mike admitted that those numbers are rounded up and adjusted. Secondly, the majority of that money was spent traveling. And I went to the Game Awards. I went to Disney. It was still a huge waste of money. But I think if we're dropping character, and I think if we're being genuine
what's up,
here,
Aries?
By the way,
I think
this is
I started
Charisma.
to
I
get
went
the travel
unironically
channel
with
off
this
the
game.
ground and try to do what my
You
friend
not
Jake,
talking
the
is like
carpetbagger,
playing
had a
charades.
voodoo.
It's fun
And I thought
hypers.
people would
Also, I
watch me
finally
go to
got the
Disneyland.
golden
I'm a big,
side.
fat, weird guy
Yay.
trying to do this, do that. Turns out they did not want to watch me do that.
So if you contributed of the 80 whatever that you're making on a monthly basis, 20% on a monthly
properly?
basis, which is like just very basic recommended, contributing to just the standard stock market 8% return. Being a little more conservative there from beginning to end. Up years, down years, all combined 8%.
Sure.
Over the course of the 15 years, $17,000 a year would equate to almost $500,000. Now, obviously, we continue and just let that continue to compound and hopefully throwing more things in there, we could have gotten you to a point where, mid-60s retirement. What scares me now? I'm not going to talk about the age thing, like whatever. This is financial.
Well, man, I'm not making it to mid-60s. Let's just be honest.
Oh, well, that's what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the, I know a lot of people want to, okay. This is financial audit, not dating audit. So, she's going to live longer than you.
Sure.
You guys might get married, maybe.
Sure. Probably.
What do we do when you're no longer here and you've left nothing to a widow?
Well, my process has always been, when I met her, without getting into her personal history too much, because it's not necessarily the place for it, but when I met her, she was struggling with severe social anxiety. She was struggling with just getting her life together. When I met her, I was talking to my friend Michael, kid behind a camera, and his plan was just be the person you needed when you were in that position. Because that's who I was when I was her age. When I was 20 years old, just like her, I couldn't function in the world. I played EverQuest and World of Warcraft and built terrible websites and made a barely passable income.
What does this have to do with you leaving or anything?
Well, hold on, I'm getting to that.
Okay.
If I left her destitute, my plan is to still leave her better off than she was.
Okay.
Right?
Well,
like get her out into the world, get her the experience she needs, get her working when she's ready.
But if we're
Get
responsible with money, you
when
actually
she's
leave
ready.
her a nest egg instead of just putting life
I'm just
now.
I'm just saying right now that's a conversation her and I have had, and like
Who is
that's
Boogie?
a
He's like an
very
old
real
YouTuber.
possibility, and she's chosen to stay with me because she's not in it for the money. Right? She's in
No.
it for the life experience. She's in it for the love. She's in it for the companionship. She's in it to become a better and stronger person.
But
and
as a
I'm helping her do
partnership,
that.
caring about the other partner, you want to, instead of putting now with instant gratification, we want to leave
Well, that's
something.
why I'm here.
Yeah.
Right? That's